Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Daniel Rodriguez! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he is the former UFC welterweight champion of the world and an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman!
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we are at the O2 Arena in London, England, and for my money, this is as good a mixed martial arts backdrop as we have. Another capacity crowd on hand as usual for the UFC's annual stop here.
The fans in England love sport. They love competition, and they show up, and they know what they're watching. You better be ready to put on a show when you step foot in the octagon at the O2 Arena.
And you better be ready backstage if Leon Edwards is in.
Oh, man, let me tell you something. Leon Edwards is the man.
Beautiful entry on the takedown for Kamaru Usman. Now we'll see what he can do with it. His ground and pound is outstanding. He's been more opportunistic with it of late. And you know, in terms of the cardio, few men can match it here in this UFC welterweight division. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. And this is the patented Usman striking stance, sort of trying to sway his way inside.
Yeah, moving into his opponent, constantly keeping you on your heels,
Ooh.
making sure that you can engage with them only on his terms.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Well, you can hear the corner calling for the feint. Nice feint to the right there by Rodriguez. All right, so there it is again, Champ, the lead hook. No telegraph, no tell, and a lot behind it as well.
Yeah, you can't really prepare for it because there's no windup. He's throwing in combination. He's doing it in a way that makes it very difficult for you to pick up. It's going to be a hard thing to change, but he's got to not get discouraged. Well, he's advancing now. Now he's going to pull him onto his hip. Yep.
Man, he can barely post, and his opponent's on to the next transition. Unbelievable.
I mean, just transition at the highest order. This guy's so overwhelming. It's so hard to try and defend him once the fight gets to the ground.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman. The wrestling's on point, and the ground and pound going on as well.
You know, these skills are what allowed for Kamaru Usman to become the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He is a tremendous wrestler, incredibly strong.
All right, so there it is again.
Oh!
All right, looks like he is going for a hip toss here. Yes, he is, and with amplitude, able to take him down.
He got it. You know it. You know that it's coming, but he got it. He does a great job of disguising this technique. He is a fantastic judo player, and he did a great job of getting to this position.
Rodriguez's eye now a factor in this fight. Looks as though it has been cut open.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
Right now they separate. Watch for him to set up that hook again now. Seconds to go in round one. Oh, look at that. I didn't think he'd get that strike home.
It's the rhythm, John.
Ooh.
He's landing on the moving target because he is in his rhythm. He's found his flow.
Round two, come on. Man, beautiful setup yet again on that takedown. His opponent knows it's coming. Can't stop it.
Can't stop it. This dude is a savage, man. He always is chasing takedowns.
All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. All right, so a little ways into this one now, DC. Still plenty of time with which to work, but one fighter's clearly pulling ahead, and that's the rest of it.
Yeah, he thought that he would be able to take him down. I understand that the fight is well-rounded, but he goes, if I pressure, if I get him wrestling, I am better. I am better in that one specific area. For a more balanced guy, he's got to defend takedowns and turn this fight into a fight, not a wrestling match.
Pretty nice shot there, but kind of bounced right off.
Bounced right off. He does a great job of staying in motion so that he never takes anything clean.
Well, his corner's getting frustrated now. He just got touched with that lead hook to the head again.
That was a beautiful shot. It comes at him so fast. At times, it's very tough to see because there's no wind-up with this guy. This is one of his best punches.
Well, nice job there a moment ago as he gets the takedown with relative ease.
Caught him sleeping, John. That was nasty.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Strong knee by Kamaru Usman. Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here. And there it is, right on cue. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Rodriguez's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is, starting to bleed a little bit now.
Yep, and he's got him secured in the half guard now.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Usman.
And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for it.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Rodriguez. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
Gotta be careful.
Usman's back in full mount.
Arm triangle.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. He's fine. He seems to be comfortable. That's getting tight. That's getting tight.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast tape.
Did, John. You know I love popcorn.
So what are you going to do about it?
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, third and final round. All right, strong, quite strong performance out of the wrestler thus far here, DC. I know you've enjoyed watching it. On the other side, a well-rounded fighter, better rally.
Well, he needs to do something because he's been grounded multiple times, taken down in control. He has got to start throwing submissions up every single time he hits the mat. And when on his feet, he has got to throw the kitchen sink at this guy to try to get a finish.
All right, single collar tie now.
Look at the skip action that allows you to land that big knee.
Oh, he's got a good left hand. My gosh, there it is again. Another heavy right cross from Usman.
Kamaru Usman is a master of finding the right hand. He can do it whether it's a jab, and he can do it whether it's a cross.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round. Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game. And if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start doing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can force a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish.
Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut.
Oh, he's gonna mount him.
Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here.
Oh, nice. He's got to find the way back to his feet. This is where he wants to be.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Usman.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Usman's right back to the full mount here. Making all these shots count. Less than a minute into our third final round. Big shots landed by him now.
Big shot lands over and over again. All right, let's see what he can do with this. He's in the half guard.
30 seconds to go here in our third and final round. Oh, judges had to like that uppercut. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Power shots continue to land. Big right hand there. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27. The winner by unanimous decision, Kamaru, the Nigerian Nightmare, Usman.
All right, so judges' scorecards are needed. They are rendered, and they go to Kamaru Usman, your winner tonight by decision. I thought he fought pretty well tonight.
Well, I mean, we knew when his decision was going to be ready, it was going to be Usman. He fought well. He did everything he needed to do in order to earn this victory. Congratulations to the Nigerian Nightmare and his entire team.
And, of course, most of his UFC fights have been of the championship variety, and this sets him up for a huge opportunity later this year. Congrats to a good man right there, Kamaru Usman. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC, the lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Alexander the Great Ape Hernandez. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Jeremy Lil Heathen Steven.
You good? Good? Fight.
All right, so here we are, the MMA leader back in London, England. It's amazing to think back to UFC 75 when the UFC first came to the UK. Now you're talking about 25 shows in the United Kingdom, but few markets as rabid about mixed martial arts as London.
And the moment you saw guys like Michael Bisping start to fight in the UFC, he seemed as though he was alone. Now there are a number of English fighters with dreams of headlining this arena.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Well, you know, Eric Del Fiero at Alliance MMA likes the output out of Jeremy Stevens here early, and I think big picture, DC, this is a pace that he can keep up for 15 minutes.
Yeah, let me tell you something, man.
Single.
When you watch this back, a couple seconds ago, he landed a nasty right hand.
Well, that's nicely done. You gotta think this is exactly where he wants to be early on in this matchup.
Yeah, because he's safe here. He knew he was at a disadvantage on the feet. So by getting the fight to the ground in this position, he can control the way the fight is playing out.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
This is no good. Nope.
really get things going with his wrestling. And what's nice for us, he's doing so much wrestling, you don't have to watch wrestling on your cell phone while we're calling these fights.
Yeah, you know, I get a bit distracted. But right now, all eyes are on this young man and what he is doing. He looks like he's at the NCAA wrestling, not inside of an octagon.
Hernandez is back in full now.
Big ground and pound. Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
Oh, look at that. He lands despite the opponent trying to evade.
Anticipation is key in fighting, and he anticipated his opponent's movements, and he got the punch to the target.
So just over 20 total strikes now have landed for Alexander Hernandez. Oh, he does it again, takes this fight away.
That is truly a sight to behold.
All right, butterfly guard here up against the fence. If you're the dominant fighter champ, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to circle him off the fence. I'm trying to put my body.
You can't stay seated here up against the fence for long.
It's a bad spot to be in a fight, John.
Now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, that's a clean counter shot upstairs. Beautifully played by Hernandez. Second round, straight ahead.
Fight on your feet. I want you to avoid that takedown. The only reason you're gonna...
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready, John? Good.
Second round underway. All right, still relatively early in this one, but it has been a wrestling clinic, and the boxer maybe needs to adjust his strategy if he's going to realize any success.
Yeah, he cannot. Listen, John, I have been guilty of this in my life. I am a bit of a button masher. So just change the sequence, my friend. Give yourself an opportunity, man. Throw some kicks and throw in some wrestling. You have chances, even if you're not the boxer. You can do it all. Give yourself a shot. Beautiful punch to the body.
Oh, and he found the target again. Pushes forward with the strikes and gets the takedown. Pretty nice entry and takedown by him a moment ago.
That was beautiful. Now he's got to secure this position, John.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Stevens. Back to his feet. A lot of volume, a lot of combinations. The corner keeps calling for it, and they're receiving it.
When their fighter's offense is on point as it is tonight, they should be calling for it, and he should be listening.
Stevens' eye does not look the way it did when he walked out here tonight. It looks like he's been cut.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward. Oh! And these dudes, when they come together and they plan something good, they both go, you better watch out. Very close.
Under 2 minutes here to go in round two. All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. Olympian yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the... job transitioning to the next position. And now he's in side control.
20 seconds to go, round 2. Hernandez is back inside control here. To the 3rd round we go. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
For the takedown, okay?
All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the previous round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
Good. Ready.
Third and final round between the lightweights. All right, ladder stages of the fight here, DC, and I'm not sure we even need open scoring for this boxer to understand that he needs a finish to preserve the win here tonight. He's been out-wrestled all night.
No, he's in a tough spot. He's in a tough spot, John, because he needs to go forward. He needs to land something, but he cannot be...
Nice job to get the takedown there a moment ago.
He's got to advance now, try to get to a dominant position. He's looking to posture.
Back to his feet. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard, opening right up. All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh, yeah. No more risk, man. Either get knocked out or you knock him out. One way or the other, you're going to lose. You can lose by decision or you can lose by knockout. But at least when you go for the knockout, you give yourself a chance to try to find your shot.
Just over 2 minutes to go in our third and final round. Hernandez's eye looks to have been cut open from one of those offerings.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse. That was beautiful, John. He set that up beautifully. His opponent is on wobble legs now. This is such a crazy fight.
Hernandez goes in.
Hit that wrist control for me.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Huge ground and pound strikes finding the home. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen tonight.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Alexander the Great Ape Hernandez!
All All right, dominant win for the wrestler here tonight over the boxer, and a lot of people felt like from a matchmaking standpoint, this was the perfect challenge for him at this stage of his career, and had no issues with a really talented striker.
No, he didn't. And when you get wrestler versus striker, you expect the wrestler to be able to dictate. What you didn't expect was him to fight this well. He fought as good as anyone could have expected, and better. Most people don't exceed your expectations. Tonight he did exactly that.
All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Dan 50K Ige. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi.
Ready? Good. Let's go.
All right, Dan Ige, rich on experience, has a strength of schedule that rivals anyone in this featherweight division. Now let's see how he approaches the early portions of this round. A lot of people felt like maybe he would go for the takedown here tonight, but training under Eric Nixick, he has fallen in love with his striking a little bit. So going to be very interesting in terms of this stylistic challenge to see how Ige chooses to proceed. And now leather being thrown on both sides. Oh, that shot connects now. Great timing there.
Yeah, he did a great job of reading his opponent. He was trying to move, but he knew exactly where he was going. It's always funny watching the beginning of these fights as guys try to really set the tone of the fight, the pace at which we are going to fight.
Ige trying to find that power shot early.
Ige's going to press him. He has to.
Oh, big power strikes landed on both sides. Establishing the jab here.
He's got to start kicking the body, kicking the head. He's just got to start kicking.
Man, that lead hook is on point and potent at that.
Well, it's just a great punch. It's one of his best skills. He's so good at finding that lead hook. And to this point, he has been able to do it multiple times in this round.
Got the single collar tie.
Now some separation from his clinch position.
Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. Ige's eye is starting to swell shut. Oh, and there it is. DC Damas saw that one coming a mile away.
DC, I like that one. I really, really like that one because I got it right, and it makes me feel like a genius, John, when you give the credit.
Extra 25 bucks in your paycheck.
That's it, huh? Boy, EA Sports got to step it up.
Even that shot right there, he's in constant motion. It sort of bounced off.
It lands, but it bounces right off the shoulders, the arms. It does a great job of moving and seeing everything. It is the shoulders. But you see it with the eyes as the attack comes in his direction.
1 round down.
All right, sit down, sit down. Don't worry about the cut. You're fine. It's a little bit of blood, not a big deal, not going to stop the fight. I don't want you thinking about that. Refocus. Let's get our mind right.
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Ready? Good.
Second round underway. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant swelling upstairs and continues to attack that area to great effect.
Absolutely. I mean, the guy has done a great job recognizing where he had an advantage, where he has an ability to separate himself from his opponent. He's done exactly that, and it's showing in his opponent's face with all that swelling.
Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
All right, different round, but same approach out of the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. I'm not sure if there is an injury, but his ground game is so strong, he hasn't made any effort to take the fight there.
I don't understand when you possess that skill, when you're so good on the ground, he's so strong in positions, he does such a great job of finding submissions. I don't know why he wouldn't spin the vast majority of the fight there. Tonight he is fighting a very confusing style of fight, and I just don't get it.
Choi's eye looks to be cut open from one of those strikes.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Man, is he evading effectively. He has become increasingly hard to hit.
And notice, John, he is setting up counters. It may not be coming right now. When you're moving the way that he is, the counters will become available to him later in the fight.
Gets to the single collar tie now. Now some separation. Just misses with the straight right. Under a minute now to go in the round. Well, once again, mixed martial arts, the land of the unpredictable. You've got a jiu-jitsu fighter here throwing hands with one of the better guys in this division.
I would have never thought that this is the fight that would play out in front of us. The jiu-jitsu guy leading the dance, but not only leading the dance in the striking, but winning the exchanges. He has truly shown that he has committed himself to becoming a full mixed martial artist.
Great work last round. Impact pacing. Wow, I'm impressed. You really broke him down with your striking. Keep that going. The inside low kick is awesome.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You okay? Ready?
All right,
Okay,
5
let's go.
minutes to decide this one. All right, here we go with the start of another round. Pretty good previous two rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last two rounds. You expected somebody to get ahead, but they've both been so evenly matched. We're still right where we started. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
All right, talk to me, champ. He's got great submission skills, good offensive wrestling. He hasn't so much as even shot for a takedown.
I think he's stuck. I think he's stuck in between. He's good wrestling, but he's not great wrestling. He's great once the fight hits the ground, and he is unsure of how to get it there.
Choi's of clear intention here, continuing to strike right at the swollen eye of the opponent. Kick to the body now, that one won't land. Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round. Well, you're not winning a fight necessarily when you're controlling the center of the octagon, but that's what he's trying to do, keep his opponent on the outside, and he has done just that.
He has done a fantastic job of doing that because he's setting traps. As his opponent steps left, he just steps to the left. As his opponent goes right, he goes right. He does not follow. He cuts him off, trying to beat his opponent to where he's going before he gets there. This man understands foot movement. He understands traps. It's great to see someone with that type of knowledge of cornering his opponents.
All right, so let us see who has enough left to finish this fight. I'm looking at two fighters who are on the verge of guessing.
I mean, they have done everything in their power to finish this fight, but their opponents are so tough that they find themselves very late in both asking the question, how do I get this done?
All right, so we go down the stretch. He is clearly losing this fight, and at this point, you just abandon position and go for submission, yes?
Yeah, you gotta just go. You gotta start throwing things at the...
Great technique on the overhand, now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Big right hand.
So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. You don't get them as often as you'd like. So when you get a guy hurt, you got to find a way to finish the fight.
Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Final 10 seconds of the fight.
They just crash into each other, and every time you wonder who's going to fall.
An incredible fight as long as it played out, and we will need the judges' scorecards. Tremendous back-and-forth affair tonight. All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score the contest 29-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Dan 50K Egan.
All right, you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. No suspense, really, when it comes to the scorecards. Just a dominant decision for the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter, and a lot of techniques that the boxer just couldn't really handle.
He couldn't handle the grappling. He kept allowing him to get to his body, dragging him to the ground, and really overwhelming him. He was a step ahead, as we expected, and that earned him a massive victory tonight.
Our tail of the tape for this heavyweight fight. We send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Ty Bam Bam Tuivasa. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Derek the Black Beast Lewis.
Well, opportunity knocks for any fellow heavyweight facing the Black Beast Derek Lewis, but don't let him lull you to sleep because that power can be heard from in a moment's notice.
Can you believe that he will lean over and act like he's hurt and then throw the right hand? He has got power like nothing I've ever seen in the UFC, and that is why he is the knockout leader in the history of our sport.
He's starting to admit to committing fouls, too, which is probably against his better judgment. All right, big spot for Tuivasa here. He has a good leg kick game, but ultimately a lot of power in those hands.
What makes those leg kicks so effective is that he's always feinting. You never get a read on when Tai Tuivasa is going to come. We always talk about the consequences. You can't make a mistake when you're in there with these two. The consequences are dire. You can end up laying on your back staring at the lights.
Man, pinpoint left hand just landed a moment ago. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Lewis. Man, that cross is heavy. I'm not sure his opponent can eat too many more of those or we're going to get a stoppage.
I mean, it's deadly. That cross, Sean, is actually deadly. And if he takes many more, he will be looking up at the lights at the end of the night.
Lewis is cut now above the eye, courtesy of that strike. We will keep an eye on it as the fight continues. 3 minutes have elapsed here in round one. Oh, raises up and does not miss with the flying knee.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Oh, trying to hold his own here.
Big right hand. Oh!
Tuivasa eye looks to have been cut open here. Yes, it has.
Yeah, looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Man, it's hard for me to relate to the toughness. He got some pretty good moments ago, but looks like he's recovered.
Yeah, he's hurt very bad. He's back, but he was hurt very bad.
A lot of connections right up the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
Great work here from the bottom fighter. Tuivasa's pretty swollen now in that jaw area. It doesn't appear to be affecting him all that much, but he's absorbed a lot of strikes to the head. Got to figure out a way to raise the guard and be more defensively sound. All right, that's the end of the round. And Lewis is bleeding from the forehead here a bit. Hopefully they can get that under control so it doesn't trickle down into his eyes in the next round. All right, we will now re-rack some of the highlights for you from that previous round. We'll try to find the shot that caused the cut above his eye that is now leaking significantly down and compromising his vision.
Yep, there it is. The one that landed that really opened him up. That cut is in a bad spot,
yeah,
too. Right over the eye. So that blood starts to leak down. It starts to really impair the vision. It's going to be on his opponent to try and circle away from him.
How about that strike over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again. Right there, he was throwing, and then you need a strike like that to get him off his game.
But that's exactly why we love MMA. Anything can happen at any moment, and you just saw it on full display there.
Well, things happen so quickly. You might have seen a beautiful left hand landed there a moment ago. Derek Lewis has continued to evolve his boxing with Bob Perez, trying to find a home for that patented right hand.
Big-time athlete, man. Lewis is never stationary, always bouncing up and down, in and out. Doing a great job setting up his opponent to try to land one of those right hands.
Oh! Do it! Derek Lewis! Yet another finish!
Oh, my goodness.
All right, here one more time. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 3 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Derek the Black Beast Lewis.
Well, Derek Lewis just might be the UFC heavyweight champion of the world before this run is said and done. Congratulations to the Black Beast on yet another UFC triumph here tonight. Really starting to put all of his skills together. That is a scary proposition for his fellow heavyweight contenders. Tonight, it is all about the Black Beast. And here is tonight's tale of the tape. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Tracy Cortez! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Green Killer Silva!
Good.
All right, so here we are back at the O2 Arena, London, England. We were not here when Leon Edwards confronted Jorge Masvidal backstage, the whole 3-piece and soda bit, but we're happy to be here tonight.
Leon Edwards approached him, and he got a meal that he was not expecting. Let me tell you something, man. When you're in the arena, when you're in the O2 Arena, you better be ready to fight backstage or inside the octagon.
Nice feint with a right punch there by Silva.
Nice jab.
Nice feint there to the right by Silva. Oh, high amplitude head kick.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Look at that lead hand. She lands the hook yet again, and defensively, a lot to be desired on the other side.
I mean, you've got to get better. You cannot eat these knee hooks over and over like this.
Oh!
But hats off to this young lady. She knew what she wanted to do, and she's doing exactly that tonight. Now we get some space as she separates from her opponent.
Ooh, pretty good uppercut. Well, let's see if she goes back to the hook again. Obviously, there will be a setup. She'll work off of the jab and go back to trying to punctuate the combination with the hook. Silva's cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now. All right, here we go, early round 1. It sort of seems as though both women are waiting for the other to make a mistake.
Well, they're trying to find an entry. You know, when you're at the highest level of the sport, one mistake could ultimately cost you everything you've worked your whole life for.
90 seconds to go.
That was a big check.
One minute to go in the round. Well, my favorite rap group, Onyx, would always say stick and move, and she is moving beautifully off that center line tonight.
John, that's exactly what she's doing. She's moving in, out, side to side. She's doing everything right defensively that then will lead to counter opportunities. No idea how these two women are standing. They're both landing massive shots.
Round 2 coming up. All right, that is the end of the round. Silva's got a real significant cut above the eye. We'll see if the cut man can stop the bleeding.
You're being overly aggressive right now, okay? You're being way too hyper on this fight. I need you to calm down.
Well, at some point, she's going to have to shore things up defensively. Let us get you some replays and show you some strikes that led to all that damage.
Just beautiful striking on display, but it's easy to look like this whenever your opponent just refuses to move their head. She was able to land and land at will, and now you see all that swelling on her opponent's face.
Ready? Ready?
All right, round 2. All right, here we go with our next round. 2 of the best women in this division. We'll see who takes the upper hand.
You got to make a decision when you get up off of your stool going into the next round that this is my fight and I am not going to allow it to slip through my fingers. Liver kick.
Really succinct combination. Her striking's tight tonight. Oh, spinning back fist. Cortez's left calf does not look good. You see the welt, you see the obvious signs of bruising. Don't want to take too many more of those. Just over 3 minutes here to go in round 2.
Good punch.
Oh, tremendous footwork on display by her there.
Yeah, beautiful countering, beautiful slipping, beautiful movement. It all starts with the feet, though. Before her head can move off that center line, she's got to be active with her feet, and that's exactly what she's doing.
Silva gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Another big takedown. Oh my goodness, she got up.
She's got her back now. Nice ground strikes landed by her from top position now. Silva gets back up here.
Look at the turnover in that kick. Right to the single collar. She was able to close the distance, and now she's in her position. Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing?
We got to fight through 10.
All right, take a seat, relaxa, respira. Olha, você está sendo muito agressivo na luta, tá? Eu tenho que você tem que focar.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights, DC. A lot of leg kicks for good measure in that round.
I mean, leg kicks are the key. You watch people win fights with just leg kicks, especially in this game. I mean, it is my strike of choice. I love the animation when I've landed so many leg kicks that my opponent just kind of waves me off and the fight gets stopped. Keep throwing them. If they're not going to check them, keep throwing the leg kick.
Ready? Good.
Third and final round. All right, so the previous 2 rounds pretty entertaining, DC. We'll see who has the upper hand here as this next round gets underway.
Very evenly matched fight. We knew exactly this when they were matched up. We were excited about the fight. We kind of expected this to be very even between these two talented fighters.
Oh, nice jab by Tracy Cortez. Right on the button.
Looks like a tail is on this time, right? He's a guy that just presses you and presses you. And he tests your gas tank to the point that it's nothing you've ever felt before.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, another beautiful kick to the thigh. She has attacked that area to great effect here tonight.
She said that was in the game plan. Let's work every part of the body. Right now, the target is the thigh, and she is attacking it effectively.
All right, I'm going to put you in this fighter's shoes, okay? She is clearly losing this fight. Time is not her friend right now. You going for the finish or what?
I am biting down on the mouthpiece, and I am swinging from the hip. Something has to land so that she can win this fight.
We passed the midway point of the third and final round.
That was a beautiful takedown that she landed there a couple seconds ago. She caught her slipping, and now she's got top position.
But at least staying busy on the bottom. Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work and put the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank. Straight right hand, but she missed.
Oh, they both threw really hard.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
They got checked.
Waning seconds of this fight. All right, so the fighters go the distance. Pretty competitive fight, but certainly there was a striking advantage, and it was hers.
The advantage belonged to her, and you knew the longer she would be able to keep this fight upright, the better the chances were that she was going to get the victory. This fight never hit the ground, and she used that striking to win a pretty easy decision.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Tracy Cortez!
All right, so a pretty clean effort out of her, really, from the opening horn tonight. She is your winner by unanimous decision.
And as a fan, you understand how important this is in the evolution of someone's career. She did a great job of staying focused, staying the course, and getting a unanimous decision.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Dominic the Devastator Reyes. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Quinton Rampage Jackson!
All right, here we go with the perennial light heavyweight contender, Dominic Reyes, ready to go at the beginning of this round. And in our fighter meeting this week, he wasn't talking about what could have been and wresting the title away from John Jones. He is ready to resume his career trajectory, and he believes skill for skill, he's the best light heavyweight in the world, and as usual, out to prove as much here tonight. All right, early action here, and a nice hook by the boxer gets home on the kickboxer. This is exactly the range in which he wants to be fighting.
Yeah, because it limits the kickboxer, and the kickboxer has a very high guard. So if you're tight and you just pivot with the hook, it lands around that guard, and he does a lot of damage with it.
So not a ton of action here early, but a lot of high-level striking as the fighters try to get their reads.
Yeah, these dudes are trying to figure out how they want to approach this fight. It's a long fight, so you take your time and make sure you know exactly what you want to do.
All right, so he just ate a big punch. We'll see if the defense shores up from here. Now a series of strikes are landing. This boxer has got it all going on tonight. That's his best combination of the fight thus far.
Oh, absolutely. When you put that many together at once and they land, you got to be feeling pretty good about the approach that you're taking. Look for him to continue down this path as he tries to get his hand raised tonight.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage and might as well use it. Reyes is now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. Oh! Both fighters land simultaneously. Under 2 minutes now to go in round one. Oh, that's a nice lead hook by the fighter there, and really doesn't need the jab to set it up.
I mean, there's no wind-up. He doesn't really show that he's coming. Everything is on point. This guy is really, really good.
Well, if you are a young striker, you could do a lot worse than watching this guy work on the feet, perhaps trying to set up another hook here.
Yes, he is. He's definitely trying to set up another hook. You could tell by his eyes. He's taking peeks. He's sneaking looks at where he needs his opponent to be in order to land that shot.
.30 seconds to go in the round. Misses with the left hook. Final seconds. Round two is next. Heading back to the corner now after that round. Reyes has got a nasty cut above the eye. The cut man has some work to do here between rounds. All right, let us now take a look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. He appeared to open up a significant cut on his opponent's forehead with one of those strikes.
A lot of blood comes from the cut on the forehead. He did exactly what he needed to do to land a strike that would open up a cut on the forehead. Now that he's got the target, he has got to continue to go there. He's got to continue to land in that spot to try to get his opponent out of there.
Of course, his corner imploring him to be more sound defensively. The cut man appeared to do a pretty good job. Let's see how this next round plays out. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't...
Reyes moving well laterally early. Nice bounce in his step.
Reyes is a tremendous athlete, man. Southpaw, always moving in the right direction. High hands. Beautiful fight stand.
Man, and we'd be remiss if we did not mention that pinpoint left hand that landed a moment ago. Oh, that is as good as it gets. Overthinking out of him tonight. He is a thinking man's fighter, but he is fighting on instinct and fighting beautifully in the octagon here.
Well, you can tell that he's just flowing. He's just allowing for his body to do what it's been trained to do, and that's why he looks so good.
Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. He's on wobbly legs. Might be time for some desperation wrestling, champ.
Yeah, he's hurt very bad. He might need a level change to try to get a takedown.
Reyes' eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to split up right now, John. Oh, another huge ground strike. That'll do it!
Holy smokes!
Takes the judges out of it, gets the finish.
Jeez Louise!
All right, we'll re-rack some replays for you now as he gets it done by TKO.
Beautiful job getting the fight to the ground, recognizing that you are putting him in your world. And when you're in his world and you're stuck on the bottom, you're in constant danger. Ground and pound was brutal, and it led to another finish on the mat.
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Honors called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 27 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Quinton Rampage Jackson!
A standing ovation in this arena, as you might expect. An incredible win for the boxer here tonight. Not only gets the better of the kickboxer on the feet, gets him out of there as well.
He used his full skill set. He was willing to do anything to get the job done. Sure, he's a boxer by trade, but tonight he showed that he's a full-on mixed martial artist.
No partner in here today, so focus on your techniques, all right? See some striking now. Striking now. Good, good. Moving on now. Nice, nice. That's how you hit some leather. Good work in that bag today. Get some water. Technique and timing on the bag today, all right? All right, now give me some punches. Go. Now focus on striking. Now land some boxing combos. Doing great. Next one. We're here to work. Let's go. 30 seconds. You got 10 seconds. Nice, nice. That's how you hit some leather. Good work in the bag today. Get some water and let's keep working. Here we go. Let's do some heavy bag drills. Listen for my call-outs. Got it? Okay, now work on your striking. Nice job. Next set now. Push now. Time's almost over. That's how we utilize the bag. Great job today. Nice form. Good technique in the bag today. Let's keep that up. Time to burn and get after it. Here we go. Try your strikes now. Let's go. Show me some strikes. Okay, try this now. Let's step it up a little bit. Nice form, good technique on the bag today. Let's keep that up. Nice work, kid. Let's keep hitting the bag and build that strength and power in your punches.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for being here and coming early. It is the official UFC press conference. Fan enthusiasm is absolutely off the charts for this grudge match of the highest order. But before we get to the action, some words today as we get underway with the press conference. Who out there has the first question? Yes, ma'am, go ahead.
Chris, a lot of history going into this fight. How are you feeling?
Oh, yeah. I'm ready. Should be a great show for you all.
Chris, you punched out a patron in a nightclub brawl last year. How do you think that reflects on you as a professional fighter?
That shouldn't have happened. And I regret it. You know, but to be honest, Danny was the one that started the whole thing. I just got caught up in it, and Coach got caught up in it too. So, you know, it could have gone a lot worse if we hadn't have been there. You know, yeah.
Snitches get stitches.
Why don't you wait your turn, bro?
I'm right here.
They're talking to me now.
Okay.
Next question.
Chris, earlier today your opponent suggested that you were offered the WFA title fight, and I quote, entirely due to Daddy's legacy. Did you earn that fight? Or did you ride your father's coattails all the way into the UFC?
Well, the WFA fight was... It had nothing to do with my dad, okay? You know, Danny's a problem child. Now, we worked together, I believe, we trained like brothers. And Coach gave him a real chance, and he stabbed us both in the fucking back.
Yeah, whatever.
You know, nah, I can't blame him for being real sore about what my dad gave me. And the way Danny acts. No wonder his dad skipped out.
Oh, motherfucker, huh? You wanna keep talking shit, huh? You wanna fucking keep talking shit, huh?
What's up?
Yeah,
What's
I'll
up?
fucking
Come
send
on.
you to your dad, huh?
Hey, I'm right here. Right fucking here.
Fuck out of here, huh? You see what the fuck happens tomorrow, huh?
Okay.
I'm gonna fucking find you, dude. You keep running your fucking mouth, Ivy League, you're gonna get stabbed for real.
Oh, shit, that's how you got your nickname, isn't it? You just stab whatever scares you. Huh?
You're weak, Chris! You're both fucking weak, huh? I don't believe it! No one fucking believes it!
punches coming at you, so you got time to focus on perfecting your technique. Go, go, go! Okay, punches now. Keep going. Give me some strikes. Go. Now let's put some punches together. All right, swap your focus to the next set. We're here to work. Let's go. Quality over quantity here. You gotta push there. You got 20. More hits, let's go! Nice work, kid. Let's keep hitting that bag and build that strength and power in your punches. That's how we utilize the bag. Great job today.
Las Vegas, and man, does it feel good to say that, because tonight, under the bright lights here at T-Mobile Arena, we have got one of the most heated rivalries and grudge matches in UFC history. Chris "Lil Matt" Carter taking on his former training partner, Danny "The Dagger" Lopez. DC, this should be good.
It's the best when you have two fighters that don't like each other. It's the best when the fighters want to smash each other's face in. But here's the difference. You have a wrestler versus the striker. Generally, that favors the wrestler. But when it comes to these two, all the history, he knows, Chris, I'm talking about, knows exactly what Danny brings, as does Danny know what Chris brings. But can Danny reel it in? Can he not be emotional as he tries to approach Chris tonight and try to get the victory? I can't wait for this one, John. This one has everything to make for a great night.
Friends turn foes. The hype will soon give way to the action. No longer teammates under Coach Thompson at Believe MMA. They'll settle their business inside the world-famous octagon.
Okay, hey, listen, Chris, let's go over it again. You know Danny's style. He's a striker, and he's an emotional one. And Danny's gonna come at you like lightning. You stay calm. The moment you spot an overcommit, take it down to the ground. You gotta close the distance. Use your head work and your footwork.
Minimize the range advantage and time the double leg. And breathe, Chris.
Watch their footwork. It'll tell you exactly when to shoot. If your opponent tries to fly, you clip their wings.
What did I do? You shouldn't have kicked him out. Believe is Danny's home. It shouldn't be like this.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're gonna have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Ready.
All right, no better place to settle heat of this kind than the world-famous Octagon. Chris Carter and Danny Lopez. What a wild fight week. The brawl at the casino after the press conference. Both guys with disparaging things to say about one another. Might as well settle it here.
You know, the beautiful thing about mixed martial arts is you can dislike someone.
Oh, massive shot gets too early. Must have been a good warm-up.
I mean, you walk right into that, John. It's a huge test, especially when it's this early in the fight.
There it is again. Another shot gets moved.
This dude better keep his hands up, John.
Man, this is crazy. He's hurt, but he's still firing. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Back to his feet. Oh, how good is this? Both men going for the finish. Oh, Chris Carter really styling on Danny Lopez. Danny might be out of there soon.
I mean, Danny is in trouble. Danny has got to find a way to survive. Because right now, Chris Carter knows that this fight is about to be over. There's blood in the water. Chris Carter is that shark that's trying to end the night.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Wow, he gets out and now reverses position.
Beautiful submission defense by this guy. He was constantly under attack.
Grappler's delight tonight. Wow, he's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Oh, submission attempts and punches tonight.
All he's got to do now is get his hips into the back of the elbow to get the finish. Oh, he got out! Oh, my goodness.
Champ, these submission setups aren't that bad, but he keeps getting denied.
Yeah, because he's not panicking. He's taking his time. He knows what to do whenever something is coming in his direction. It's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch a guy comfortable even when he's under attack. Got his back, yep.
Carter's going for an arm here.
It's in there deep. There you go. Oh, he's got him.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me. Trying to finish the armbar now. All he's got.
Time.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so there's the end of the round. And on one side.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. All right, so still relatively early in this one. Oh, he goes with the punch and he lands. Oh, Chris Carter's got the dagger on him. I don't think he expected Carter's strike to be this good.
It's very encouraging.
Oh, come on, how good is that? Chris Carter, ladies and gentlemen, puts the dagger down.
Chris Carter not only beats Danny Lopez, but he TKOs Danny Lopez. Man.
While crowd is still stunned, Lopez is an outstanding striker, but he met his match tonight, Chris Carter by TKO.
Johnny overwhelmed him. It looked like from the moment this fight started that Chris Carter was fighting with a different type of intention than we've seen inside the octagon. Lopez had no answer for him. What a performance from Chris Carter.
Ladies and gentlemen, declaring the winner, Chris Carter!
There you go, buddy. Hey.
right, come over. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm now joined by Chris Carter. Chris, congratulations on a big victory. Big win in a big spot. Now, you and Danny have a ton of beef, but by winning the fight inside the octagon, is the beef settled? Can it be water under the bridge now between you two?
No, DC, I just did what I had to, you know? I just want to move on, man. I want to win a belt or two. As for Danny, you know, Danny got screwed over by this. And, you know, he didn't deserve that. So, look, I'm sorry for whatever part I played, bro. I am. Shouldn't have been this way.
Now, Danny, it's water under the bridge for Chris, but is it water under the bridge for you also? The beef and squash, that's what I'm talking about, fellas. It's sportsmanship. When two athletes lay it out on the line like that, I love to see this come to a conclusion. Maybe I could learn a little bit from you guys, or maybe I won't.
I feel a bit spoiled.
Don't. Plenty of space in the wall. And a UFC title to shoot for.
Well, I'll be here.
See you tomorrow.
8 a.m.
You got it.
Believe is home, coach's pops. Nothing else matters.
Nothing else matters.
Bring it in. Welcome home, son.
Gonna hit some leather today. I'll call it out. You throw. Give me some strikes. Go. Punch sequences now. Nice, nice. New set, go. Come on, pick it up. Let's go. You got 20 seconds. 10 to go. Nice, nice. That's how you hit some leather. Good work in that bag today. Get some water. Kickboxing now. I want to see power on those kicks. Let's go. Nice. Perfect. Let's keep that chin down. Good work. Block that. Come on, you can block that. Let's go. Nice work. Those strikes will give him something to think about. Nice. Perfect. All right, let's work on your elbows now. Hey, good job. Now working your hooks. A lot of great things we can focus on to improve tomorrow. Heavy bag time. Listen to my instructions, all right? Let's go. Throw your strikes now. Ready to go! Nice, nice. That's how you hit some leather. Good work in the bag today. Get some water and let's keep working.
Our tail of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Chris Carter. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Mystery.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so after getting the better of Danny the Dagger Lopez his last time out, Chris Carter spins it forward here tonight in search of a...
Oh, he hurt him already. Even if he's hurt, he will still fight back. Oh, big one. Oh, another one.
Oh, he's wobbled now. Oh, with authority, the body. All right, so early round action here. Clear disadvantage on the feet, or is it, right? He took exception when we said that in the fighter meeting.
I mean, Johnny's very ambitious, and at times, you try to tell the fighter what's best for them. He said that he was able to stand with this person. Let's see. Let's see. Show me.
All right, so a stunning strike moments ago. Now we'll see the extent.
I think he might have struck him there, John.
Oh, that's... Chris Will Mac Carter takes the judges right out of it.
Hey, dude is special. This dude is special. That was unbelievable.
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 34 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Chris Carter.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that smile while he's sleeping tonight after what he was able to produce here.
He's going to be smiling for a really long time. When you get a knockout like that, not only do you get the win, you also, most times, walk away with a $50,000 bonus check.
against the leather lets you get the timing right on your strikes. Strikes now. Short stop. Let's keep going. Going. That's how we utilize the bag. Great job today. Nice form. Good technique in the bag today. Let's keep that up. All right, let's get in there and move. That's the aggression I want to see in your next fight. go hit the bags today. I want to see good technique and form, you got it? Punches to the head now, let's go! Let's get some boxing combos in there. Here we go. Work, work, work. Come on there. Nice form, good technique on the bag today. Let's keep that up. Nice work, kid. Let's keep hitting the bag and build that strength and power in your punches. No need to worry about getting hit here. Technique, timing, accuracy. Let's get to it. Okay, now land some punches. straights. Great work. Keep it going. Make it happen. Seconds. Nice work, kid. Let's keep hitting that bag and build that strength and power in your punches. That's how we utilize the bag. Great job today. There's no partner in here today, so focus on your techniques, all right? Let's make him eat some of those fists. Now let's put some punches together. Let loose with some punches to the body now. 20 seconds left. Finish before the bell. Nice, nice. That's how you hit some leather. Good work in that bag today. Get some water.
Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Chris Heiner. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner,
Ready? Good?
All right, we'll see if he can pluck the ranking from his opponent as we get round 1. Oh, really settled in. A huge shot lands early round 1.
I mean, early in the fight, he already has the hurt. Oh my goodness, John. This could be a quick night.
Carter gets back up. Man, he looks the part tonight. The Brits would say he's in fine fettle. Looks like he could go 10 rounds.
Yeah, I mean, this guy promises that he is as prepared as he's ever been. Let's see if he can deliver.
Well, we always trot out the phrase, roll with the punches. That's how it's done.
Well, even when it lands off the shoulders because he's constantly moving.
Nice elbow in the clinch there up top by Carter. Oh, great takedown to sit his opponent down, champ.
Beautiful job getting that takedown. Going to the double leg on the side of the octagon, but his opponent gave himself a chance, John, by falling into the butterfly guard.
And he's back up. Lidze's eye now a factor in this fight. Looks as though it has been cut open.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Both fighters throwing heat now. Takedowns are there tonight in DC. As a wrestler yourself, you gotta like where this is headed.
Well, he's so committed to taking. Elbow deep, flip him over the top. What a fantastic takedown.
Welcome to the Cormier Express. Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Carter's looking fine here. He's got the full mount. Oh, he's going for his arm now. Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tight.
It's starting to get really tight in here.
Oh, that is
now he's in trouble.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these dudes obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me.
All right, late round 1 action here, and clearly this individual has not been to the academy in Northern California.
No, John, he's just overwhelming him. I mean, he's constantly throwing takedowns at him, and if there's no resistance, keep doing it.
Oh, champ, you got to appreciate that. The sweep, and just like that, he's in top position.
John, here's a submission attempt. It's starting to get tight. You got to be very careful here. I mean,
he got out.
Oh, he got out. He did a great job. He attacked the lock. He got pressure forward, then off to the side, rolled to his back to release that pressure.
And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Oh, the shot to the body there. Well, if you have ever found the zone on a basketball court as a shooter, you know what this man is feeling right now. He's got all the skills flowing tonight.
It's happened for me a number of occasions where the basketball looks 6 feet tall. I mean, this guy tonight looks like he can put a basketball in an ocean, and he can hit a takedown from a mile away. He looks amazing.
Man, Not sure if he leveraged the hip or what, but he made him miss there. That was huge.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to stop.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally, probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight.
Ready? Ready?
Second round here. All right, early round action here. Still plenty of time left, but wrestling, of course, the great equalizer in modern-day mixed martial arts, and for the more well-rounded fighter, I would think you got to be more urgent with that takedown.
He's got to be more urgent with his takedown defense, Sean. The problem is...
Goes down again! Oh, see... Great equalizer, MMA wrestling.
I mean, it was flawless. Great timing. He saw his opponent getting reckless. Timed it perfectly, got the takedown, and now he can take a breath and try to regain his confidence and center himself before they get back to standing. He's got his head looking for the arm triangle. He's got the sub locked in. That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Carter's off to a great start here in our second round. Had a lot of success on the ground in the first round and getting right back to it early, round two. Another submission attempt here, and this is a good one.
That guillotine choke is getting tight, but you can't just squeeze. You got to get your hips into your opponent if you want him to tap. He's going to work hard to try to get the finish. To the finish, but he cannot rush. He cannot allow his opponent to get to his back.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
And he's out again.
Nice defense.
Carter getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of...
Hold on a second here, DC. You might get a submission finish here.
Oh, guillotine is tight. Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
Oh, big ground strikes now. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly...
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if...
You okay? Ready?
All right, here we go. Third and final round. Oh!
Is landing brutal ground and pound.
Oh,
It's all work.
Nice job mixing the strikes there. I bet he orders a combo meal when he goes fast food.
Every single time, John. And pressing forward. He's not waiting in line. It better be empty, or this guy's going to drive right through you. He's got a beautiful peekaboo style that allows him to find a lot of success inside the octagon.
Carter gets up now and decides he wants this fight back up.
He keeps trying to punch with him.
That is it! You gotta be kidding me! Chris Lil Mac Carter, welcome to the land of the elite!
Holy smokes!
Bruce Buffer now with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Connors called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Chris Carter.
All right, so credit, of course, to the ranked fighter for putting his number on the line against an unranked fighter, but that top 15 now going to look different next week.
John, he assured us that he was ready for this moment. He went out there and he delivered. What a beautiful performance.